Hey Christian, I wanted to talk about a couple of things I saw in your attacks that I've been seeing in a lot of your attacks. And I want to do a video because I feel like I get my point across a lot better in videos, and it just seems to go with people. People like me more. And I don't want you to feel like I'm riding your ass or anything like that. And I'm not going to talk about the way the attack went, but I'm going to talk about the style of attack that I've seen you use a lot of. So your strategy has been to and it's conceptually good, but there's a few details that need to be tweaked, 3 of them actually, and I'm going to go over those one at a time. Review concept of your strategy. You use GoHo, and you start by luring the clan castle, and then you take it to a corner. And I'm not sure why you take it to a corner. The pups are going to kill whatever you put it in the corner with. And then the pups go over and they kill a couple of your wizards on the side, and they create funnel issues. It's inefficient. You're losing about like 24 or 30 housing space, sometimes more. It adds some inconsistencies. So that's the first issue. What I would recommend doing, get the clan castle full like you've been doing. If it's a hound, actually, never mind. Poisons are changed. So what I would recommend doing is either one, you're doing straight GoHo, so basically probably the best thing to do is bring one poison spell, do your GoHo like normal, don't lure the clan castle, and whatever comes out of the clan castle, drop a poison spell on it so that your troops can destroy it. The other option, which I don't think you should do, is to lure the clan castle troops to a corner that's behind where your golems are going to go in, and use a kill squad of 2 witches, a wizard, and barbs to kill whatever is in the clan castle. That's kind of expensive, and I wouldn't recommend using it anymore. So yeah, to sum that up, just bring a poison spell, do your attack, don't lure it, and use the poison spell on whatever comes up. It's going to be much more expensive, or much more efficient than the way you've been doing it. And time's a big issue now too, so that's where the next thing comes in. In your attack, you use all your wizzies. You bring like 13 of them. You use 6 or 7 for the clan castle kill, which you don't really need. For a GoHo, I think 10 at most is all you really need. Use 8 for the GoHo, but you have to save 2, at least 2, for cleanup. And you put them opposite of where the hogs finish up, and you're really going to need those cleanup wizards with the time restraint now. I haven't, and maybe you've been doing it on accident, I don't know. I've seen about 4 or 5 of your attacks, and they've all kind of had the same theme to them, and so I just, since you're being so consistent with the same style of attacks, I wanted to talk about your style, I guess, and make little tweaks to it, because then you're going to consistently perform the same way. You've done that consistently. Anyhow, you've been doing great with your funnel wizzies. You've been deploying your wizzies great. Just hold 2 of them. Just save 2 of them. It's going to make a big difference in your cleanup time. You would have 3-starred this base if you had held 2 of them. Just that little difference all on its own. The other thing is, and this is the most important one that's going to increase your 3-star percentage, in your attacks, you deploy your golems, your heroes, your wizards, the whole golem composition part of your attack is flawless. It's great. Oh yeah, one other thing. I guess there is 4 things. You need to get the Archer Queen and a set of double giant bombs with your golem composition. Your golems need to run those over, and your king needs to kill the queen. You cannot leave the queen standing. She has to get killed by your golem composition. I saw you come at an angle that wouldn't reach the queen on one of your attacks. And that is actually the whole reason why you use golems and the heroes to go into the base, is to trip a set of double giant bombs and to kill the Archer Queen, since she wrecks hogs like a nightmare out of hell. So yeah, that's the 4th thing. And the last one is your hog deployments. You do 2 packs kind of at opposite ends of the base, and it doesn't work because it's better to either do surgical deployment or to do standard traditional circular deployment. The way you're deploying your hogs all the defenses in the base are firing at the same spot, or at the same time. All of them are going once you deploy your hogs. And what that means is there's so much DPS coming out, and your hogs are moving slower through the base because they're split up into 2 packs. The reason surgical works is that it takes down the point defenses super fast so that it reduces the amount of DPS output that comes out. Like right now, this is a great example. All the defenses are firing except for this one cannon right here. Everything has a target. If you were to put all your hogs in one place and spread them out in that one place, they would move in a predictable manner. They're easier to heal because they'll move in a predictable manner, and they'll be bringing down defenses. And once you have like 8 hogs stacked on a defense, it's going to destroy the defense in one hit. As soon as a few of these hogs dies, they're not going to kill the defenses in one hit, and so the pack will take twice as long to move through the base. So all the defenses are firing, and your hogs are moving twice as slow. It's a bad combo. I'd recommend either surgical deployment, which means 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 all the way around, or a traditional style. Deploy them in a wave right here and let them work around the base and heal them as they go. Either one of those will work. The deployment method you're using right now for your hogs kind of has both the problems of surgical and traditional and neither of the strengths. So hope that helps, and let me know if you have questions. Yeah. Cool.